Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm doing a little video real quick. I wanted to talk about that situation that's going on TikTok with the black woman that is a therapist, and I believe she did a TikTok on that article about the rise of single lonely men. And basically she did commentary on it, and she was saying that black men need therapy. She's a therapist, so she was saying that they need therapy, they need help, that they don't know how to deal with their emotions or whatever like that. um Now, mind you, she cursed a little, but she didn't call them out their names, or in my opinion she didn't say anything really bad. It's just like everybody else's TikTok that do commentary on stories, or do TikTok videos on trending topics. Everybody was doing TikTok videos on that article, the rise of lonely um, single men. Everybody was doing TikToks. Everybody was talking about it on YouTube. Everybody was talking about it. And so I'm not surprised that she did a TikTok. But this is what I want to say about that. As black women, some of us are going to learn this the hard way, and some of us already know this. When you come on social media as a black woman and you're talking about the problems in the black community, and you're talking about the black male problems and things like that, you have to be prepared that you may lose your job because of this. Okay? A lot of people say that some people on YouTube or other places, they like to hide behind avatars. But you got to understand this. Whenever you're talking about the black community and the black male, black people cannot stand you calling black men out. They cannot stand you telling everybody what he's doing to black women and black girls. They don't want you putting the business out there for the world to see. And TikTok is on a big platform. TikTok, I would say TikTok is bigger than YouTube, in my opinion. That's my opinion. TikTok is very viral. It's a visual app. So with TikTok, a lot of people get on the camera, they do those little dances, they do their little commentary, they go live on TikTok. It's a visual app. So you have to show yourself, okay? Most of the time on TikTok, that's not a guarantee. You don't have to, but most people do. Now on YouTube, a lot of people are behind the avatars because they have jobs. Some of these people have professional careers. And we know when you get to calling black men out or calling these black women out about their sons, or talking about the dysfunction in the black community, you will have black people attack you, especially black men and their mammies. Because the mammies will attack you too. The mammies will dox you too. The mammies will put your life in danger. Just like that mammy who did the article about this girl's TikTok. She did an article. She went on Twitter. She got some tweets from people. She made a whole article talking about what this girl was saying on TikTok, and how she's talking about Black America and talking about black men and all of this. Mind you, the mammy is not really attractive. Mind you, the mammy is dark skinned. Mind you, that mammy who wrote that article that put this young lady's government name and her job information in that article. This black woman is from South Florida. Her name is Ashika Harrison. That's her name, the lady who did the article. The girl on TikTok name is Bree. Okay, I did the TikTok. I'll put the TikTok video into this video right here. I'll put it together so you guys can know what I'm talking about. But the original TikToker name is Bree. And she's a therapist, and she was saying that black men need therapy. They're emotional. It's causing like a lot of violence in the black community and different things like that. So she got fired. They reported her to her job, and she lost her job. Her name is out there. Her job information was out there. I've heard some people say they're doxing her, trying to get her address. I'll say this once again. Black women can be their own biggest enemies to each other. Black women will put your life in danger. They know what's going on with the black male. They know that he's taking black women out. They see the news. They see that he's taking you out. They see that he's taking your children out. They have no regard for your safety or your life. Black women will put your life in danger when you are being, when you're on these platforms being outspoken, calling the black male out, telling the truth about the black male, exposing him for who he really is. Some of these black women will get so mad that they will literally put your life in danger to you so you can be hurt or sent to meet your maker. I'm not surprised. So why I made this video is to say that if you have a professional career and you got something going on in your life, your man, your husband got a professional career, he has a great livelihood, he got things going on in his life, you better make sure you stay the hell off of this camera. Keep your information to yourself. Do not allow these people on your social media accounts. Do not allow these people to know your nicknames, your real name. Don't tell them where you're from, where you stay at, where you live. Don't be exposing all your business to these people. Because a lot of times, black women, we are very trusting of other black women. We believe that other black women would not do us like that. They will not dox us and have us ridiculed all over the internet. They will put our life in danger. And I'm here to tell you, they will. They will. I learned that lesson with coming on YouTube, being outspoken and saying what I want to say. There was not a large group of black men trying to dox me. This was black women doing this. This was black women calling me out my name. This was black women trying to dox me. A lot of these black women were black women that are not in the U.S. They have foreign backgrounds that were doing this. They had no regard for my life or my safety. They were carrying on like men. So I'm telling you now, be very careful about getting into these little secret groups with these women, getting on these women's Patreons, because when I had Patreon, I was able to see all of you guys' emails. And people can dox you through email. So when you get into that Patreon, they have your emails. Be very careful about trying to support these people. Be very careful with donating money to these people's causes, allowing these people to get your information, your social media accounts. Be very careful about what you say on this internet, because it may cost you your job. It may cost your man or your husband his job. It may put your family, your parents, your sisters, your brothers in danger. And I don't give a damn about the brothers, because I don't give a fuck about black men. But I'm just saying, it can put your family in danger. I learned the hard way. Do not let these people get close to you. I do not talk to anybody off of YouTube, and I will not talk to anybody off of YouTube. Whatever is going on with people behind the scenes, I don't care about. If they talking about me lying on my motherfucking name, I don't care. Now, if they're doxing me, let me know. But if they're just talking shit, I don't give a fuck what they're talking about. I don't care what they think. I'm not ashamed of anything. Nobody can make me feel bad about a motherfucking thing. Definitely could not make me feel bad about shit that I'm doing on my own. You know what I'm saying? But be very careful. This young lady learned the hard way. Now, black men are all over YouTube and all over Twitter laughing at her losing her job, saying that she was saying that black men need therapy. Another thing, stop trying to help black men. Stop caring about what happens to them. Stop concerning yourselves about their well-being. Stop concerning yourselves about the women that birthed them. Stop worrying about these people. Stop trying to fix the black man. Stop trying to help him. He do not want to be saved. You cannot fix a demon. That shit is in the bloodline of the Y chromosome at this point. You cannot fix that. Stop trying to fix the black community. Stop trying to get black men and black women together. Stop concerning yourselves about the well-being of black men. Nobody gives a fuck. The black male is currently costing this country $50 billion fucking dollars because they're unemployed. They cause everybody problems. Even the United States got problems with this nigga. $50 billion lost because all black men want to do is sit around, get on YouTube, get on social media, no jobs, no careers, no motherfucking life. They want to stay around selling drugs, selling women, and getting on YouTube and TikTok trying to make a coin off of it. They don't want no job. They don't got no job. They're trying to get money under the table. They don't pay taxes like that. They're costing this country a lot of money. $50 billion. So just imagine what they're costing the black community. Just imagine the pain and the agony so many black women and black girls have to go through just because this black male is being birthed in this world. We're forced to have to deal with this. Some of us don't even got sons and we're forced to deal with their sons. We're forced to be tortured and bullied and killed and sexually assaulted. We are forced to go through all of this. We don't even got sons. And we have to go through this. We have to go through all this pain, all this suffering because of another black woman's son. We don't even got sons, some of us, and we're being tortured. We're being taken out every day by these sons. It's a shame when you're forced to be dealing with these dudes. You got to move around in the world with these dudes. It's pain growing up in the black community. It's suffering growing up amongst these men. Y'all just don't understand how much damage y'all are doing by birthing the black male. Y'all doing so much damage to the country. Y'all doing damage to black women and black girls. Y'all just doing damage across the board by birthing this. I don't get it. A lot of black women are going to lose their jobs trying to save the black community. A lot of black women are going to lose their life trying to be an activist for the black community. The black community don't care nothing about you. And newsflash, black women, a lot of black women don't care about you either. They know how to rally around the black male and to protect his image. But you never see these women rally for the children that the black male takes. You don't never see black women get out there and rally and march for the innocent children being taken out by this black son that they had a desire to bring into this world to torture the rest of us. To torture us. To make our life a living hell. We don't ask this from you other black women. We don't need it. I wish that when y'all birth the black male, y'all can keep him to yourself. Let him do that to you. Let him take your life. You're the one who wanted to birth him. You should be the one going through the torture, not innocent black women who don't have these sons. They don't deserve it. At this point, the black women that birth black men are just as guilty as the black male son that she produces, including a deadbeat father that doesn't give a fuck about those kids and are leaving you girls with them. All of you play a role into the damage that the black male has done to the community and what he's done throughout time. He's a horrible person in Africa. He's a horrible man in Jamaica and Haiti. Look at those countries. Look at those countries. Look at it. Horrible wherever he stepped foot He's horrible. The black male is what makes the black race look so bad. People don't understand. He's a reason why people don't want black people around. He's the reason. It's not really black women. It's black men. They're evil. And that's all I really got to say on that subject, because every time I think about black women being put through hell because another black woman birthed this animal, sometimes I get teary-eyed because I just don't think it's fair. I just don't think it's fair that women that do not have children and women who don't want nothing to do with the black male has to be forced to be tortured and suffered and ridiculed and picked on and bullied and killed. And it's just ridiculous that these women have to go through all of this because of your sons. Because you wanted to birth this son, you're putting so many people through pain. I just don't get it. If I know a child that I birthed is causing more damage than good, I would stop birthing that. But they won't. They won't stop birthing it. And black women will not stop dying out here at the hands of black males. It's just not going to stop. It's going to get worse and worse and worse. So protect your jobs, protect your livelihood. Stop sharing all your business with these people on YouTube. I don't care what's going on behind the scene. I'm just focusing on me. What I do on my channel is what I do on my channel. What I talk about on my channel is what I talk about. If you don't like what I'm talking about, then leave my channel alone. You don't have to listen to anything I'm talking about. You don't have to do anything that I'm doing. Just leave my channel alone and leave me alone. I don't care about your sons. I don't care if your sons get therapy, if they get healing. I don't give a fuck about them. Stay away from the black male. Stay away from women that protect the black male's image at all costs. She will put your life in danger. Just like this TikToker, life is in danger. Black men are crazy. They have a desire to harm black women and to take black women out. So for you to dox a black woman and put her life in danger, you're just as dangerous as the black male is. So I hope that the karma comes back to that lady that wrote that article doxing that TikToker Bree and got her to lose her job, and these black men know her government name, and I heard some people say they're looking for her address and everything. So black women will line you up to get hurt. So don't be gullible in these spaces talking about a sisterhood with some of these women. These women do not understand a sisterhood. Okay, some of them are just as cutthroat and just as rude and just as nasty as the black male is. And I'm talking about all black males all across the world. Ain't none of them good. So if you think you're going to go to another country and you're going to find a decent black male, you're crazy. Those women in South Africa, those women in Nigeria and those different places, those women are going through hell. Those people are, going into your house, they're sexually assaulting these women, gangs sexually assaulting these women, taking their lives, doing all of that. Hunting these women down, hunting Christians down in Africa and killing them. You got this whole thing in South Africa going on right now. That's a crisis. That's a crisis. And you got these women from these other countries. Do y'all ever go back and do anything for the women that come from y'all country? Do y'all ever talk about their issues and concern yourselves about what's going on in those countries that y'all come from? Or y'all just sit on the internet and talk about what black American women are doing? What we're saying on here? Because women that come from South Africa, they should be the ones on the front lines speaking on those issues that South African black women are going through. And I feel bad for them. I feel bad for when I see them doing that to the Nigerians too. I saw some video where these black officers were just going into these people's houses, killing them and all type of stuff. All of that barbaric, animalistic bullshit. That's what they were doing. These women that come from out these countries that migrated, immigrated to a better European country like Canada, the UK, the United States, y'all need to reach back and help y'all sisters. Don't forget where y'all come from. Don't get over here in America, start speaking English, start trying to talk like Black Americans, dress like us with our slang, okay? Calling yourselves Black when that's not what you people usually called yourselves, but I'm going to let that go because all of you want to be Black now. So we're going to let that go. But my concern is this. Why don't the ladies from these other countries go back and do things for their country? Why don't y'all make YouTube videos in support of those women that are still stuck there? Y'all were able to immigrate and get away from it to safety, especially to the United States. Y'all should be the ones speaking up for those women in y'all country. And I rarely ever hear y'all speaking about them. Sometimes y'all leave that country and y'all don't care nothing about it. Y'all come to America, y'all say, I'm an American. I'm an African American. Which, let me clarify this right quick before I get up off of here. African American is for the people that were born in America to the transatlantic slavery. Slaves. That's what African American means. If you go look up the definition of African American, Google will tell you who that describes. That does not describe a first generation immigrant that comes from Africa. That's not who you are. That's not your title. Even though when it's time for you to apply for a job or the census, it says African American. So you guys have no choice but to pick that. Now, if you're born in America, yeah, you're an American, but you're not an African American. You're wherever you come from. So if you're from Jamaica, you're Jamaican American. If you're from Nigeria, you're Nigerian American. You're not an African American. African Americans, that term is only for the people that were brought here on those slave ships that were sold, most of the time sold to the white man, brought here to the United States, and pretty much labored, free labor, and pretty much built up this country. Now, would Black American men build this country if they weren't in shackles and chains? Now, I don't know, because they are a group of lazy men. Across the globe, Black males are lazy. They're not really builders. So I don't believe they were able to build, they would be able to do and build up the United States if they weren't in chains and shackles. No, I don't believe they would have, because they're naturally lazy. They're naturally unproductive. They're not like men that get out there and do things. So I don't think the Black male would have built the United States if he wasn't in chains and stuff like that. He wouldn't have done it. So when he's trying to get credit for building the United States of America, we're talking about the Black American male. He's always trying to get credit for it, but not really. He was forced to build it. So if he was the building on his own, it would have never gotten done. So, and Black women helped to build this country too. We were out there in those fields where we were out there on the plantation. We were getting work just like the men were getting work. But nobody ever gives us our credit. Nobody ever has sympathy and empathy for us, for the trauma that we had to go through on the plantation. It's all about, oh, the Black male is so oppressed and all of that, when the Black man was the one who sold us into slavery in the first place. See, the Black male was supposed to be enslaved. He should have stayed enslaved because of what he did to Black women and Black girls. He should have never been free. If anybody that should have been freed, it should have been Black women. But the Black male deserved karma for what he did, and he deserved to be shackled. The bad part about it is that we were shackled with him. That was the sad part, and that was the bad part, that he sold us out, and then we had to still go through the slavery with him, even though he sold us out. So, and it's still his bloodline, regardless of however they say. He's still the same Africans that sold us. He's still the same people. He's just in America. He does the same thing. Pimp and sell women and whatever he can do. That's what he wants to do in life. He wants to use Black women for a come up. He wants to use them to build his YouTube channels, to make money off of them. That's all they want to do. Black men to this day are still pimping you out. They're still pimping Black women out. And I think Black women don't even realize how much they pimp you out for money. They uses you, they drag you all over the place where everybody can see them dragging your image just to get a coin. And they've been doing this for decades. And they're going to keep doing it too. As long as you keep on birthing him, you're going to cause a lot of black women a lot of pain and suffering. That's all I know. So nobody don't care about your sons. Nobody ain't jealous because you birthed a son. Hey, I feel pity for you that you allowed one of those to come through your womb. I really do. But oh well. I just wish that when y'all sons start to act up and do all this crazy stuff, I just wish that he would take it out on you because you wanted to birth him and not out on innocent black women that had nothing to do with that. That's what I have to say about it. I believe the women that want him to be on this earth should be the women that he tortures and he put through hell. Not the women that don't have no black son and ain't done nothing to him. Not innocent people that didn't cause him no harm. They should not be the ones suffering at the hand of your damn son. You should be the one. You should be him. You should be your son's victim, not nobody else's daughter should be his victim. It should be you, the one who birthed him. You should be the one that take the brunt for everything that the black male do because you birthed him. You should be the one, not black women that don't birth black males. So that's all I got to say on that subject. I got to go. I got to get out here and get to work. So I'll catch you guys in the next video. Like the video, but I'm going to merge the original TikTok video. You can pretty much look it up on YouTube. Black woman therapist fired. It's a bunch of videos that come up from these moist, unattractive, low tier hanging fruit black males on this internet. So you can understand what I'm talking about. But be safe out there, y'all. Protect y'all identity. If you got a really good job to lose, don't risk your job trying to save these black women. Because what I've come to realize is that a lot of these black women don't want to be saved. They don't care that their sons are putting you through hell. They don't care that their sons are taking you out. They have a disregard and a hate for black women and black girls too. So do not risk your livelihood, your marriage, your relationship, your job on some of these black women. Stop trying to save them. Stop trying to save the black community. Whoever gets it will get it. Some of these black women will not leave and they will cause you great harm. So stop trying to save the world. Stop trying to get black men to go to therapy, to do better, to love themselves. They don't love themselves and they don't love you. Stop concerning yourselves about trying to keep the black race going. That should be none of your concern. Your focus should be on you and on yourself alone. And that's all I have to say about that. And I'll catch you in the next one. Like the video, subscribe, share, and bye-bye.